Students, the most important poem, you'll love this poem very much. Most importantly, you will definitely like the poem as you read. You'll understand the meaning about it as well. Because this poem is a genuine inspiration for everybody. ये सबके लिए इतने इंस्पिरेशनल पोएम है ना. मैं भी हर बार ये पोएम पढ़ता हूँ. You know, I personally, when I refer the poem, I don't know, but I get inspired eventually. This is the beauty of this poem, no, my dear friends. So I believe we'll learn the poem with a lot of grace, a lot of, I would say, extreme energy, and I hope you all are paying attention to it completely. Before we proceed further, which we hope, yes, students, make sure you take good care of yourselves. Days are bad, the infection has been spreading badly. I request all of you to take good care of yourselves. Wear mask, take all the safety precautionary measures. Let's keep yourself safe, happy, energetic, healthier, and let's make our India better, brighter, and bigger to stay in. Thank you. Let's get back to the poem also. Now, the poem is by Berton Braley. He was born in Madison, Wisconsin. He inherited his father's talent in writing and had shown his talent at a young age of 11 when he published his first work, a fairy tale called Why the Grass is Green. Braley was considered a person who was always optimistic and held the belief that everything is possible. Braley had written around 4,000 verses and several hundred short stories, making him one of the most widely read American poet of his era. Okay, so in the PR question or maybe in the appreciation, California. Braley had written around 4,000 verses and several hundred stories, making him one of the most widely read American poet of his era. Number second and number third, in this poem, the poet teaches us to have the will to win, come what may. So first one about the poet, second is in detail part, and third is his conclusion or last lines which he has shown or written about the poem which we'll be studying now. If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, work day and night for it, give up your time and your peace and your sleep for it. If all that you dream and schemes about it and life seem useless and worthless without it, if you gladly sweat for it, fret for it and plan for it and lose all your terror of the opposition for it, if you simply go after that thing that you want with all of your confidence, capacity, sagacity and strength, faith, hope and confidence, and stern for tenacity. If neither cold poverty, famine nor gout, or sickness or pain of body and brain can keep you away from the thing that you want, if dodged and grim, you be size and beget it with the help of God and you will get it. क्या दिया है पोएम में? पोएम के बिफोर आई एक्सप्लेन द पोएम, एक अमिताभ बच्चन की पोएम है. Okay, not Amitabh Bachchan himself. It's on by Harivansh Bachchan, his late great father, and it's written in the poem very nice, simple lines. I can just recite to you. Of course, you'll be having the video before that. You can refer it very well. कि लहरों से डरकर नौका पार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. There's something in Hindi which you say that किसी चीज को अगर पूरे दिल से चाहो तो सारी कायनात उसे आपको मिलाने की साजिश में जुट जाती है. That means if you want something bad enough, if you want something genuinely bad enough, I'm sure nothing can stop from getting that thing to you because it was your genuine wish to be there. And if you wish something badly, I'm sure the entire universe will be yours, will be in that process of getting that thing to you because you wished for it not from here but from here. So this is where this story is about. So अगर आपको जीतने की चाहत है, if you want that something badly that you want to win, my dear friends, nothing can stop you from winning. Have the courage, have the will, have the tenacity, and have the positive spirits. You will definitely win. You will be a winner. Let's get back to the poem. If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, work day and night for it, दिन रात एक साथ करके आपको मेहनत करनी है, give up your time and your peace and your sleep for it. सब कुछ त्याग दो आपको. If all that you dream and scheme is about it and life seems useless and worthless without it, मतलब आप जो भी प्लान करोगे लाइफ के बारे में, आपके जो भी टारगेट्स है, ड्रीम्स है, ये सब अगर आपको पाने हैं तो मेक श्योर यू आर डूइंग इट विदाउट फेल. इफ यू ग्लैडली स्वेट फॉर इट, फ्रेट फॉर इट एंड प्लान फॉर इट. मतलब अगर आप मेहनत करते हो, मेहनत करने की आप में चाहत है, आप में हिम्मत है, आप में मेहनत करने की इच्छा जरूर हो, यू शुड बी स्वेटिंग फॉर इट ग्लैडली. अरे हंसते हंसते आप लोग उसके लिए पसीना भी बहा सकते हैं. If you simply go after the thing and you want with all your capacity, strength and sagacity. Sagacity is wisdom, the good judgment. मतलब everybody plans life है कि हर एक जन अपने अपने खुद की चीजें प्लान करता है, और आपने जैसे प्लान किया वैसे अगर कुछ चीजें होती है तो definitely this means that you are planning for it genuinely and you want it badly. अगर आपके प्लान्स वैसे हैं तो आप वैसी कैपेसिटी के साथ उतरोगे, अगर आप वैसी कैपेसिटी के साथ उतरोगे तो यू विल डेफिनेटली गेट रिजल्ट्स. हिंदी में कहावत है, नॉट इन हिंदी आई वुड से, मराठी में देयर इज अ सेइंग, असं म्हणतात मराठीमध्ये की बाळूचेही कण रगडिता तेलही गळे, विच मीन्स दैट इफ यू वांट टू डू समथिंग बैड इनफ एंड इफ यू आर विलिंग टू डू फॉर इट, आप जितनी मेहनत करोगे उसको आपको रिटर्न में ज्यादा रिटर्न्स मिलेंगे, गेट डबल, बिकॉज योर एफर्ट्स वर ऑन राइट ट्रैक. You never see God in temples, my dear friends. You always see God in the people who work hard. God says that don't praise me, don't come to me and always worship me. Worship your efforts. God helps those who worship themselves. जो मेहनत करते हैं उसके साथ भगवान है, भगवान मंदिर में नहीं है, my dear friends. If neither cold, poverty, famish or gout, they have given the meanings of famish and gout, और sickness or pain of body and brain can keep you away from the thing that you want. But कितना भी कुछ भी हो, आपको सर दर्द हो, बीमार हो, बुखार हो, कुछ भी हो, it should not stop you from your target, that is to be successful and to win in life. If dogs and grin you be size and beget it with the help of God, you will definitely get it. भगवान ऐसा कलाकार है, such a director of our life. अगर आप मेहनत करते हो तो भगवान आपको जिंदगी में सब देगा. At right time, at right place, God will always give you. He'll never leave you empty-handed. That's the power, that's beauty, and that's the alchemy of God. Everybody has a small example. Always remember, ये जो poem आप लोग exam में आएंगे कुछ भी ना, write an example of Virat Kohli, or you can write an example of the best cricketer that has ever to play cricket, that's Sachin Tendulkar. He's a legend, living legend, attaining the Bharat Ratna at the age of 40, highest run scorer in all the formats, the most consistent player, the only player to play 200 matches, and to make debut at the youngest age of 16 for India way back in 1989. So I'll talk about today the story of Sachin Tendulkar. The story, listen to me carefully, okay? सचिन तेंदुलकर को इंडियन टीम में सिलेक्ट किया गया था जब उनकी उम्र थी सिर्फ 16 साल और सम XYZ नंबर ऑफ डेज. और इंडियन टीम में सिलेक्ट होना 1989 में was a matter of pride, joy, not just for him but for his people around him, his neighbors as well. Because such a young man, young boy, not even a man, young boy of 16 is making his debut and is selected to play against Pakistan, and that too not in India but in Pakistan itself, in Rawalpindi. The first match was to be played in some stadium of Lahore somewhere. And it's been a history of Pakistan. Pakistan has never produced great batsmen, but they have produced some of the greatest fast bowlers the world has ever seen. और तभी भी वैसा ही था, bowlers like Wasim Akram, Waqar Yunus, then there was Saqib Mushtaq, Salim Javed. So these were the guys, who were the great bowlers of their time. When Sachin walked into bat, India was somewhere around 4-5 downs and they wanted to bat that much of time. It was a test match. अगर हम bat करते थे तो obviously we would have saved ourselves from losing that match. So Sachin walked in. Of course, Pakistan players also थे. 16 साल का बच्चा ये कैसे खेल पाएगा यार, इतने हम तगड़े bowlers हैं. It's a matter of think about it. इतना सा बच्चा कैसे खेल पाएगा? Think about you are 16 and you are playing against Pakistan fast bowlers and a very bouncy wicket. Leather season का ball से fast आता है. कितना यार, I mean, guys are simply scared thinking about it. And this person, Sachin Tendulkar, was playing at his young age of 16 against Pakistan in Pakistan, making his first match debut. Simple. What happens here on? ऐसे वक्त सचिन जब बैटिंग के लिए आता है, नवजोत सिंह सिद्धू जो नॉन स्ट्राइकर पे खड़े हैं, उनका उनका अभी भी एक स्टेटमेंट है कि जब मैंने सचिन को देखा जाते हुए स्ट्राइकर एट द स्ट्राइक लेते हुए, आई कुड सेंस अ सेंस ऑफ स्पिरिट एंड पॉजिटिव डिटर्मिनेशन इन दिस चैट. That is the spirit, that is the language, that is the wordings which Navjot Singh Sidhu has used for the Sachin Tendulkar, whom the world was eventually going to see become a great legend. He took the strike. The bowler was Bakar Yunus, was swatting it at a great pace. He threw the ball, he banged it onto the pitch, and the ball got banged on the nose of Sachin Tendulkar. Ta-da! The ball got banged. Tendulkar was bleeding. Pakistani players came in. Sidhu walked into Tendulkar and he was bleeding. His nose bone had got fractured, it was broken and it was bleeding bad. The next moment, the Indian physio, the doctor, tried to come to the dressing room. Sachin Tendulkar के पास आए. Sachin Tendulkar ने को पूछा कि क्या आप खेलना चाहते हो? Everybody was worried because such a young boy was bleeding. The two words which Sachin said changed the life of Sachin Tendulkar. It changed himself, it took a U-turn in his life, and that's what made him a legend. सचिन ने उस वक्त कहा, जब फिजियो ने पूछा कि सचिन तुम खेलना चाहते हो, नवजोत सिंह सिद्धू ने कहा तुम खेलना चाहते हो क्या सचिन, और दिखला क्या तू खेलना चाहता है, तब सचिन ने कहा मैं खेलेगा. What did he say? मैं खेलेगा. This were the words which brightened the spirits of Sachin Tendulkar and the Team India as well. And the next ball Wakar ball, Sachin banged it for the four. He remained not out on 54 in his first debut against Pakistan, which eventually India went on to save that match, and India went on to draw the match against Pakistan. That defines the greatness and the spirit of the person who will to win. So if one has the will to any extent, that's what makes an ordinary person a champion cricketer. वैसे एग्जाम्पल है विराट कोहली का, जिनके पापा बेचारे he died, he passed away when Virat was playing a match against Karnataka, and he got to know about his father's demise early morning at 4 o'clock. He had two options. He called his coach. My father has died. Coach obviously gave an option. Virat, you have own options. You can take your own call. Virat was at the ground playing for Karnataka. He saved this match for his Delhi. He got out on 90. He remained not on 90 as far as I know. And that's defined Virat. The greatness of a person is defined by not what great things he does, but how he shows his character in trying times, in tough situations. Okay, so let's get back to the activity-based questions. Achieve success. The poet wants us the will to win, fight for it, stay awake day in and out, forget your pains and everything. So this is about the first thing. Many phrases enough and use them in your good enough, bad enough, sustainable enough, noteworthy enough. So these are the words. What does the word scheme mean here? Choose the correct one. Scheme, housing, colony, goal in life, rhyme, pattern, plan of action. Scheme of things is your plan of action. Okay. Remember, second or third line mein hai. Do you think the line give up your time and your peace and your sleep for it means that one should desperate or restless? No. इसका मतलब क्या है? भले आप लोग आपका टाइम पीस सब कुछ खो दो, नींद चैन को त्यागो, तुम सब कुछ त्याग करो. This does not mean to be restless. It does not mean to be desperate. This means to sacrifice everything for the great cause of your life. That is what is called as, that is what has been mentioned in the book. Following lines are given to you. Find the appropriate meaning of to go out and fight for it, which means have the will to win, the courage to fight and to get it conquered. Tanaji, what he did? Simple. He went and he fought for it. Kondhana, such a deadly fort. He climbed at night, got it to capture from Uday Mahan. For what? For not himself, but for Swarajya and for Shivaji Maharaj. Makes you quite mad enough. No, you should be crazy for your goal. आपके टारगेट में आपके गोल ने ना आपको पागल करना चाहिए. That is what crazy mania for it. Lose all your terror of God or man for it. किसी से मत डरो. भगवान आपकी सब तकलीफों में आपको जरूर साथ देगा. Just be respectful towards him and work hard. Okay, with all your capacity, strength and sagacity, which means be absolutely with all the capacity. सब कुछ go for it and the will to win. Okay, eventually read the poem again and complete the following web diagram. things that can turn you away from goals. Number one, electronic devices that can turn you. Then distraction. This can definitely again turn you away from your goals. Another one which has been mentioned, which can be rather is bad company can turn you away from your goals. One more can also be something called as influence of people or unwanted distractions can turn you off from your goals. Find out the lines from the poem which mean become crazy for the goal, toil hard happily. We mentioned in the poem, kindly refer it out very well. Okay, work day and night sickness, fight for it, fret for it. So obviously you should be courageous enough. This is what has been mentioned again. Simple things. Listen to the poem carefully. If you and true or false. If you want a thing, you should not give up your sleep. False. You should. You should be afraid of your opposition. False. Cold or poverty cannot keep you away from achieving your goals. True. You can achieve your goal with the help of God. True. We can help. God can help us. You cannot depend on God. There is a difference. Depend upon your efforts, depend upon your destiny. That's it. Life will not seem useless and worthless without achieving your goal. True. Give up our sleep, fight, fret for it. Okay. Give up our peace, time, everything for it. At the same time, poets also wants us to work hard, day in and out for it. Simple. Match the pair. Okay, very important. Toil hard to work day and night for it. Get rid of all, lose all the technologies. Extremely poor condition, if neither cold, poverty, famish. Need desperately, you want a thing bad enough. Okay. Now, examples of antithesis, alliteration. Fight for day and night, and alliteration. Antithesis. Day and night. Okay. Alliteration. Fight for it, fret for it. Fight and fret. Repetition का मतलब क्या है? Is to repeat. Okay. When two alpha words get repeated, that's repetition. What can be the thing? Word of repetition. Yeah. If you want a thing bad enough to go out, fight for it. Work day and night. Give your time, your peace, your sleep. Your has been repeated. Okay. So this is repetition over there. Next ones can also be examples of, next one we have is the appreciation poem by Bertrand Raleigh on the will to win. Nothing can stop us from winning if you have the right approach and the right courage as well. So this is about the will to win. Then you have the central idea which we have discussed, figures of speech also right now, antithesis, alliteration, repetition. Mark it. जब भी आप figure of speech लिखोगे, make sure you give an example of that specific figure of speech. Okay, we'll check whether the poem has any rhyming word or rhyming scheme. Enough for it, dream, without it, lose for it, nothing. So there is no rhyming word. So the poem is absolutely a free verse. Is that fine, everybody? Did we all like the poem? Yes, we like the poem. It teaches the most important values of our life. That's it, everybody. This was about the poem, The Will to Win by Bertrand Raleigh. Definitely, again, the star rating for the poem, this poem does carry 5 stars. This poem does carry how many stars, my dear friends? It carries 5 stars. Don't miss it. Refer it well enough. God bless you all. Thank you so much.